Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to CK English Podcast, the place where we make English clear, simple, and easy to use in real daily conversations. If you are new here and you want to speak English confidently, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our powerful weekly lessons. Your support helps this channel grow and helps more learners around the world improve their English. Now, let's start today's lesson. Today, we are learning something that many English learners confuse: the words either and neither. Many students say sentences like this: I don't like coffee. Me either. Wrong. But is that correct? Or should it be, I don't like coffee. Me neither. Correct. This small mistake happens every day, even to advanced English learners. The good news is that the difference is actually very simple once someone explains it clearly. So in today's lesson, I will show you when to use either, when to use neither, how native speakers use them in daily conversations, and how to correct your mistakes immediately. We will also practice together so you can remember these rules naturally and easily. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to use these words correctly, confidently, and naturally in conversation. So make sure you stay with me until the end of the lesson, because the final practice will help you test your understanding. All right, let's begin. Understanding the basic meaning of either and neither. Before we learn the grammar rules, we must first understand the simple idea behind these two words. The words either and neither are used when we are talking about two choices or two things. They help us explain what we choose or what we do not choose. So let's start with the easiest idea. First, we will learn the meaning of either. The word either means one of two choices. It tells us that both choices are possible, but we will choose only one. Example: you can drink either tea or coffee. Correct. This means you can choose tea or you can choose coffee. Another example: you can sit either here or there. Correct. This means both places are possible, but you choose one. Now look at this sentence. You can sit either here and there. Wrong. The word either must be followed by or, not and. Correct sentence: you can sit either here or there. Correct. Let's look at another example. You can watch either a movie or a series tonight. Correct. This means you have two choices. A movie is one choice, a series is another choice. Now listen carefully to this sentence. You can watch either a movie and a series tonight. Wrong. Again, we must use either with or. Correct sentence: you can watch either a movie or a series tonight. Correct. Now let's talk about neither. The word neither means not this one and not the other one. In simple words, it means zero choice. Example: I like neither tea nor coffee. Correct. This means I do not like tea and I do not like coffee. Both choices are rejected. Now look at this sentence. I like neither tea or coffee. Wrong. After neither, we must use nor, not or. Correct sentence: I like neither tea nor coffee. Correct. Let's try another simple example. She wants neither pizza nor pasta. Correct. This means she does not want pizza and she does not want pasta. Both are rejected. Now listen to this sentence. She wants neither pizza or pasta. Wrong. The correct structure must always be neither plus nor. Correct sentence. She wants neither pizza nor pasta. Correct. Let's try another simple example. He speaks neither French nor Spanish. Correct. This means he does not speak French and he does not speak Spanish. Now listen to this sentence. He speaks neither French or Spanish. Wrong. Correct sentence. He speaks neither French nor Spanish. Correct. So remember this simple rule. Either goes with or. Correct. Neither goes with nor. Correct. Let's review quickly. You can eat either rice or noodles. Correct. You can eat either rice and noodles. Wrong. I like neither milk nor juice. Correct. I like neither milk or juice. Wrong. When you understand this basic idea, the rest of the lesson becomes very easy. Now that we understand the basic meaning of either and neither, let's move to something you will hear every day in English conversations. Native speakers often use the word either in negative sentences. This is very common in daily English. The simple rule is this. When a sentence is negative, we can add either at the end to show that the same negative idea is also true for another person or situation. Let's start with a simple example. Listen carefully. I don't like coffee either. Correct. This means another person said they do not like coffee, and now you are saying the same thing. You also do not like coffee. Now look at this sentence. I don't like coffee too. Wrong. In negative sentences, we do not use to. The correct sentence is I don't like coffee either. Correct. Let's look at another example. She doesn't watch horror movies either. Correct. This means another person does not watch horror movies, and she also does not watch them. Now listen to this sentence. She doesn't watch horror movies too. Wrong. The correct sentence is she doesn't watch horror movies either. Correct. Let's try another example. We can't go to the party either. Correct. This means another group cannot go to the party and your group also cannot go. Now look at this sentence. We can't go to the party too. Wrong. The correct sentence is we can't go to the party either. Correct. Here is another example. I don't understand this lesson either. Correct. This means someone said they do not understand the lesson and you also do not understand it. Now listen carefully to this sentence. I don't understand this lesson too. Wrong. The correct sentence is I don't understand this lesson either. Correct. Let's try one more example. He doesn't eat spicy food either. Correct. This means another person does not eat spicy food and he also does not eat it. So here is the simple rule to remember. We use either at the end of negative sentences. For example, I don't like it either. Correct. She doesn't understand it either. Correct. They can't come today either. Correct. But these sentences are incorrect. I don't like it, too. Wrong. She doesn't understand it, too. Wrong. They can't come today, too. Wrong. Remember this very simple idea. In positive sentences, we often use to. Example, I like coffee, too. Correct. But in negative sentences, we use either. Example, I don't like coffee either. Correct. Now, we move to something you will hear very often in American English conversations, the expression, me neither. This is a short and natural way to agree with a negative statement. When someone says they do not like something or they cannot do something, you can say, me neither. This means the same thing is true for you. Let's look at a simple conversation. Person A says, I don't like cold weather. Response, me neither. Correct. This means you also do not like cold weather. Now listen to this response, me either. Wrong. When we answer a negative statement like this, the correct expression is, me neither. Correct answer, me neither. Correct. Let's try another example. Person A says, I can't swim. Response, me neither. Correct. This means you also cannot swim. Now listen to this sentence, me either. Wrong. Correct answer, me neither. Correct. Let's try another conversation. Person A says, I don't eat spicy food. Response, me neither. Correct. This means you also do not eat spicy food. Now listen to this response, me too. Wrong. Me too is used for positive sentences, not negative ones. Correct response, me neither. Correct. Let's look at another example. Person A says, I don't understand this grammar lesson. Response, me neither. Correct. This means you also do not understand the lesson. Now listen to this sentence, me either understand. Wrong. Correct response, me neither. Correct. Here is another conversation. Person A says, I don't watch horror movies. Response, me neither. Correct. This means you also do not watch horror movies. Now listen to this response, me too. Wrong. Correct response, me neither. Correct. So here is the simple rule to remember. When someone says a negative sentence, you can respond with, me neither. Examples, I don't like coffee. Me neither. Correct. I can't drive. Me neither. Correct. I don't understand this topic. Me neither. Correct. But these responses are incorrect. I don't like coffee. Me too. Wrong. I can't drive. Me either. Wrong. I don't understand this topic. Me either understand. Wrong. The correct short answer is always, me neither. Correct. This expression is very common in everyday English, and native speakers use it all the time. Now, we move to a structure that sounds very natural in fluent English. Many native speakers use this structure in daily conversation. The structure is neither plus helping verb plus subject. Examples include neither do I, neither can I, neither will I. These expressions are used to agree with a negative sentence. Let's start with a simple conversation. Person A says, I don't like cold weather. Correct response, neither do I. Correct. This means you also do not like cold weather. Now, listen to this response. I don't like it neither. Wrong. Correct response, neither do I. Correct. Let's try another example. Person A says, I can't swim. Correct response, neither can I. Correct. This means you also cannot swim. Now, listen to this response. Neither I can. Wrong. Correct response, neither can I. Correct. Let's try another conversation. Person A says, I don't watch horror movies. Correct response, neither do I. Correct. Now, listen to this response. Me don't watch horror movies too. Wrong. Correct response, neither do I. Correct. Let's try another example. Person A says, I will not go to the meeting tomorrow. Correct response, neither will I. This means you also will not go. Now, listen to this response. I will not go too. Wrong. Correct response, neither do I. Correct. Now, let's look at more examples to help you understand this structure clearly. Example. She doesn't understand the lesson. Response. Neither do I. Correct. Example. He can't drive. Response. Neither can I. Correct. Example. They will not travel this year. Response. Neither will we. Correct. Now, listen to these incorrect sentences. Neither I do. Wrong. Neither I can. Wrong. Neither I will. Wrong. The subject must always come after the helping verb. Correct structure. Neither do I. Correct. Neither can I. Correct. Neither will I. Here is a simple way to remember this rule. First, listen to the helping verb in the sentence. Then, use the same helping verb after neither. Example. I don't like coffee. Helping verb. Do. Response. Neither do I. Correct. Example. I can't swim. Helping verb. Can. Response. Neither can I. Correct. Example. I will not go. Helping verb. Will. Response. Neither will I. This structure makes your English sound more fluent and more natural. Now it is time to practice. Practice is the fastest way to make English feel natural. In this part of the lesson, I will say a sentence. Then we will look at the wrong answer and the correct answer. This will help you clearly understand how native speakers use either and neither. Let's begin. Conversation 1. Person A says, I don't like spicy food. Response. Me too. Wrong. Correct responses. Me neither. Correct. I don't like spicy food either. Correct. Both sentences are correct and natural. They both mean you also do not like spicy food. Now let's try another conversation. Conversation 2. Person A says, I can't swim. Response. I can't swim too. Wrong. Correct responses. I can't swim either. Correct. Neither can I. Correct. Both sentences are correct. They show that you also cannot swim. Now let's try another one. Conversation 3. Person A says, I don't understand this grammar lesson. Response. Me either understand. Wrong. Correct responses. Me neither. Correct. I don't understand it either. Correct.
Both answers show that you also do not understand the lesson. Now let's try another conversation. Conversation 4. Person A says, "She doesn't watch horror movies." Response: "She doesn't watch horror movies too." Wrong. Correct sentence: "She doesn't watch horror movies either." Correct. Another correct response is, "Neither do I." Correct. Now let's try another example. Conversation 5. I don't drink coffee. Response: "Me too." Wrong. Correct responses: "Me neither." Correct. "I don't drink coffee either." Correct. Now let's practice one more example. Conversation 6. We can't go to the party tonight. Response: "We can't go too." Wrong. Correct responses: "We can't go either." Correct. "Neither can we." Correct. Now let's review the most important rules from this lesson. Use either at the end of negative sentences. Example: I don't like coffee either. Correct. Use me neither to agree with a negative sentence. Example: I don't like coffee. Me neither. Correct. Use neither plus helping verb plus subject to sound more fluent. Example: I don't like coffee. Neither do I. Correct. Now here is a quick challenge for you. Listen carefully. I don't like rainy weather. Which response is correct? A. Me too. B. Me neither. The correct answer is me neither. Correct. If you understood this lesson, write me neither in the comments. This helps you practice and remember the structure. And if you want to improve your daily English with simple and clear lessons like this, make sure you subscribe and join our learning community.